The biggest battle in Napoleonic gaming history. Yeah, it's even bigger. Welcome to the Battle of Abuela, my friends. We are here in the Napoleon's Eagles mod, trying to get set up right now for well, obviously a massive French attack. I'm bringing quite a few of our men back here, but we are playing as Sir William Beresford, including his massive army, as we try to stop the actual French troops from reaching this very important location for Spain. So I'm going to go ahead and proceed forward pretty much just how I would in any standard Napoleon game, but as you can see, we have a lot more to work with. In fact, I'm going to send out the Dragoon Guards to face the enemy. This is what I'm really concerned about. A large portion of our soldiers over here. Let's start spreading them out a bit. Same over here. And have them actually face the enemy. About face! Because we also have enemy troops attacking from other locations, which is quite horrifying. Now, as you can see, there are 140 men in these units. I want to make sure they do this at the double quick. At the double quick. This time we'll be prepared. Really trying to mass my forces on that French line. Now, as you can see, they're attacking all across. They're also attacking behind us in great number. But we're actually trying to destroy them before they get those reinforcements here. So, of course, immediately we want to start firing on these units, try to break all of the French infantry here. We've also got General William Stewart, one of our generals. We want to keep him alive if possible. We're getting a Coburn Division Stewart. Come on, these are all, of course, actual historical units from the battle, which is pretty impressive. Fire.
Our men are running.
Maybe something more like that. Again, trying to just completely trap them in if that's even possible here. And if possible, I'm also going to push forward over here with these guys. These are the Regimento de Infanteria Zamora, so actual Spanish allies assisting us here. Keep it up, boys. Now we've got them in the crosshairs. Fire. There we go. Finally, we're going to get a proper volley. Yes! Oh, and we broke them, guys. The Division Gérard is broken here. Let's see if we can't continue along the line here, doing the same thing to the rest of these divisions. The British Empire must hold one more day, boys. A lot of our boys out here are in a lot of trouble, but hopefully this second line will do us good. To stop the French. Division Gérard again. And one more time. 3 different volleys here should break them.
Our men are running.
For something like this at least. We've got a massive fight here. I've completely overlooked it. Look at this. Let's actually see if we can't bring back some of these divisions. Going to bring them back over here to the line to really provide some supporting fire. Fire, boys! Once again, we're kind of having to restructure this line. We do have the second line facing the enemy, of course, for the French forces behind us. But I'm going to rush quickly over here to see if we can't assist our current men on the battlefield. This is an incredible mod, as you guys can see. Maybe one of the best. Fire! Brigadier España. Our Spanish allies here. They don't want the French here any more than we do. Look at that. We've got the blood mod going too. And the enemy is breaking. It looks like it's really lagging, but we're actually at 41 frames per second, jumping down to 38 and jumping up to 67. So this is just how massive this mod is. I guess when you have this many men moving on the field, it can cause quite a bit of confusion. Now, to be fair, typically on a mod like this, just like I do with Imperial Splendor for Empire, I would have usually done the no flags, but these battles are so huge, you need the flags, you really do. You can try to play without them, but it's like playing, it's basically Dark Souls as a strategy game. So keep that in mind. Let's go ahead and push this guy forward. That's where we're falling back with all of these regiments. The Portuguese line infantry, the Lusitanian Legion, my Portuguese brothers and sisters. Oh, let's set them up. Come on. Vamos lá, amigos. Vamos. Prepara-te. Prepare to fire. They are taking shots on the flank, but maybe we can just get, let's just run. Double quick. Tudo com calma, everything with calm, and look at that, more French running here. Heck, I might even try to take some shots just to lessen their numbers. There we go, Portugal. And of course, the British divisions are doing wonderfully. I just want to make sure we're not being overrun here. Oh my goodness, these things did not come unlimbered. We've got to unlimber them quickly. I'm not going to use them now because we'll end up shooting our own men. But let's also bring over some units over here. We've got some replacements. And I am going to push them this way to assist in the fighting. I think we're doing all right, but you can always use a little bit more assistance. Look at the French there in the center. Absolutely being eaten away by British fire. Withering them away. They walk right into our trap. Alright, here we go. So these battles really, guys, try to simulate the actual battle, the historical battle itself. Obviously, we had quite a historical advantage as the British, but Napoleon's forces continue to attack here. We're still just going to keep firing and, of course, inspect the battlefield afterwards. There are much bigger battles in this particular mod, and the cool thing about it is most of the battles are actually cooperative ones. Or multiplayer ones. So you want to play with like a group of friends, each commanding a different part of a massive army. In this case, we took a battle that would allow for just 1 versus 1 play, but you can see that these Napoleonic battles, man, they weren't kidding around. Serious casualties on all sides. These were the good old days, as it were. Why won't you fire? They keep teasing me. Alright, let's just push them forward. That's probably the wrong word to use here. Fire, boys. Alright, they are seeming to mass up. These are the guys we just brought up as replacements. I'm going to send a few back over here to engage the Regiment Belin. But it looks like so far we have done quite well. The battle's not yet over, of course, but we've broken the first French attack, the first French assault for sure. In fact... No, I'm not gonna go for a charge. Although, you know, Brigadier Abercrombie, I like the genes you guys produce. Here we go. Maybe we should even get into square formation. You know what? We're gonna target light infantry behavior. This way, they will fall back, seek better positions, better cover, etc. But I am sending the boys in for a charge, and look at that. The charge has won initially. It looks like the light infantry joined in on it. And why not, I say? Why not? So far, these boys facing the enemy, of course, on the other side, need to turn around and fight the Empire Francais. But I think we're off to a damn good start here in the Napoleon's Eagles mod. Take that flag, boys. No honor in this fight. Keep firing. Watch the friendly fire. It has to be done. It has to be done. There's no other way to win such a conflict. In fact, even with these guys, I am going to stop. I'm going to do something a little strange here. Let's get into square formation. They'll be firing from multiple angles. Of course, this is really reserved for cavalry, but I'm thinking it might work out okay here to rack up casualties. Yes! Good shooting, boys. Looks like we still have one large chunk of French forces arriving, and these are the reinforcements. These are the reinforcements set to try and stop our men. That's why most of our men were turned that way, because I anticipated their arrival. So we absolutely want to move forward. These are mostly Portuguese line regiments, so as much as I love Portugal, I'm not so sure I trust in them 100%. That's why we're bringing up some more reinforcements. And look at that. Just look at that. However, there are still some French guns here. I think it's best for us to go ahead and just charge.
Yes, sir.
Back in the square. Alright, we're pushing in some more Portuguese line infantry to return fire on the French reinforcements here. Let's hope we can break them once and for all. There's also some on the lower right-hand side. Well, I guess the southern side of the battlefield. Yes! Portuguese line regiment here doing a tremendous job. I'd like to set up yet another one. Portugal and England actually do have the longest alliance, I believe, in European history. So that is something to be proud of. They're going to do whatever they can to come to the assistance of their ally. England is, in this case. And they have sent an entire army to stop the French invasion. Cannot be tolerated. Alright, our boys are deciding to go in for the fight. My goodness. That's absolute madness. And look at that. We've still got French forces approaching, although I'm confident our men are taking care of that very, very well, actually. Let's move in some men over here, as well as the men that just participated in the fight there. You can see, of course, the carnage left behind. It's pretty traumatic. Now, for those of you wondering why the video ended abruptly, I do like to give full disclosure. The game did crash. Just goes to show you how massive of a mod this is. It might not even be something that my PC can actually handle. I have done cooperative games with friends that have run just fine, but a good suggestion to maybe even lower PC specs when you're playing this. It's a huge mod. Not to mention that this particular video that I ended up recording ended up being over 34 gigabytes. So, again, really, really huge mod. I hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of action I showed you. Again, this is just a gameplay video to show you the mod and see if maybe it's something you would be interested in. The battle we're playing here is one of these smaller battles. So that just goes to show you the scope we've got here. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care. If you enjoy strategy games, war games, and anything in between, like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me pay the bills. And what can I say? It certainly helps this channel grow. Catch you next time, folks.